think the honorable thing for our species to do is deny our programming. Stop reproducing. Walk hand in hand into extinction. One last midnight, brothers and sisters opting out of a raw deal.
Do not trust any friends or family members. I repeat, do not trust.
Okay, so before you get all fucking hot and bothered about Kingpin
okay.
here in the Extinction Agenda,
Right.
Chris and I are going to briefly discuss the newest season. What, X-Men? It's X-Men season 2.
X-Men 90. Is it 98 or 97?
97. Still
so
97.
Fucking amateurish. Yeah.
Yeah, it should have been 98. Good point, guys.
97.
Yeah.
Well, should it have? No.
I think so. Okay, so initial thoughts. I noticed that Beau DeMayo is still the executive producer, so even though his weird sex business caused him to lose some sort of visibility in the program, it's not weird sex, but I mean, like, I don't know, just like non-Disney open sex. Yeah. Honestly, like, I didn't see a dip in quality. I did see a dip in politics. Is my first sort of thought about the matter, is that, like, whatever attempt the X-Men were trying to be about, like an analogy for something, has thus far not presented itself, but maybe still will. And I noticed the animation was much improved, which is quite the thing to say, considering the previous season was pretty strong.
That caught my eye immediately. I think that Beau, what's his last name?
DeMayo, I think.
DeMayo, yeah. My understanding was that they were a few episodes in when he got canned, so I don't know if that's sort of like a legacy thing or if they did bring him back. I didn't look into that.
Okay.
But it could be. I just kind of assumed that he was like present for the first little bit. But I don't feel like there's a dip in quality so far. I thought it was they seem to have a skill for just like extracting like the shit of the 90s and just like presenting it in the best possible light. The episode is really nicely bookended in a way that I won't talk about too much or at all, because I do want let people experience that. But I'm impressed so far.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's not just the 90s stuff. It's the this season, it looks like they're drawing upon a lot of the dark, weird shit. So they're drawing upon something from the 2000s as well, post Morrison. I'd say like 2010s.
I know what you mean.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, all right. Yeah, so I was like, okay, that's good. We're just getting all the major X-Men plot lines, the ones you know and love, the ones you expect, and the ones you don't expect. So that's good, man. It's doing its job.
I like how it's got two big 90s shoutouts too. Like, just like they
that's
really hype up the 90s. It's so funny.
Well, I believe it's in the trailer, so it's not a spoiler.
Okay, good.
Strike them where they least, they're most vulnerable. The 90s. Yeah, pretty rad. I was really surprised they said it twice. That's a spoiler. Anyway, so X-Men good. You know what's not good? Kingpin bad.
Wrong.
Here on the Extinction Agenda with James
and Chris,
the man on the internet most likely to correct someone who calls them Roy by saying their name. Or wait, I fucked it up. Shit. You know what? I'm not even. You know what? Fuck this movie. I'm not going to reissue that. My other option was man on the internet most likely to ask if you can get sick drinking piss. So I should have went with that one. A little easier. Sometimes just go with the classics. Go with your heart.
And then self-directed to drinking your own piss.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people on the internet seeking advice about drinking piss, so I don't even feel ashamed about that.
Yeah, there you go. I think you can, even if it's your own. That made me laugh, man. It made me laugh then. It makes me laugh now. Okay, this movie, I didn't care for it. I thought it was too long, but it also, like, it was funny. I can't deny the goofery of this, and an excellent use of Bill Murray.
Yeah, we all agree on that.
Yeah. Why are we watching this? We're watching this because it's no veto month here on the Extinction Agenda, where I don't get a say in what we watch or read or whatnot. And one of you fucking yahoos chose this movie. Was it you, James?
Am I gonna have to take the heat on this one myself?
Yeah. So what happened? How did we end up here? Why did this draw your?
Well, this is, much to, maybe your own chagrin here. This is a classic, and I think we need to understand why. That's
I'm gonna need some. I need some more evidence about how it's a classic. What do you mean?
Okay, well, listen. I was talking to some other friends.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, some friends. Namely Big John and Ian. Shoutouts. They don't probably listen.
Okay.
But
all right.
They advised that not only is this a staple in their households, that the Roy Munson is a staple, but is actually sort of a Christmas classic in one of their households. Like that it's
that's
just
funny.
That it's like National Lampoons or something. So that got me thinking about it in a very weird way. And then I sort of have been thinking about the overreaching layout of it. And it is like a prototypical what we expect from like a banger of a comedy movie now. Like to me, it's the prototype of the Will Ferrell movie. It's exactly laid out how Talladega Nights is, or The Anchorman, or Dodgeball. That's a Ben Stiller, but
yeah.
Still, I just feel that it's got the mechanics that are supposed to be there for a comedy. It's just a lot of it wasn't funny. They missed the mark on certain choices, but then some people came to play, like Big Earn.
Yeah.
And that's not gonna go away in my memory. This is the first time I've watched it too, so
this is your first
shocked.
viewing?
Yeah.
Wow.
You
never saw this.
Okay, so you just okay. So really, like it's Big John that I need to talk to about how this ended up happening. Okay,
it's someone who continuously that actually that information came to light, man, like later. Sorry, still Lebowskiing. Yeah,
that he also
yeah.
What? Okay, so
this,
you had heard
this
it
just
from
came
someone.
Out of left field. No,
okay.
I saw it and I was like, this is something,
Yeah. Okay, so it is Peter and Bobby Farrelly, and who I guess are related to Chris Farley. Maybe.
No.
Okay, they're not. Okay. And they are the Dumb and Dumber people, and so I always took this. Now they directed it. They didn't write it. The writer of this show wrote The Golden Girls for 4 seasons. Was one of the executive writer producer people, along with like both of them, Bobby Finero, and I didn't write down the other dude's name. It's got to be around here somewhere. Anyway, so Mort Nathan, but Barry and Mort are the fucking geniuses behind Golden Girls and Kingpin apparently, and then they team up with Peter and Bobby Farrelly, or maybe is it like Farrelly? Is that? It's not Farley. It's got to be Farrelly, right? You're our resident pronunciator, Chris. You tell me.
I'm always
I'll say Farrelly.
I thought it's Farley, but I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go with James, our secondary, our backup pronunciator. Farrelly. Farrelly. No, I'm Farrelly now. I've moved on.
Okay, you've changed it. You pushed off of that. That's fine.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's a weird combo to me. I think that like the gross out comedy of this surprised me. Like the landlady was. I thought this movie started pretty strong. Actually, I was like, this is fucking intense. So it's really offensive. Not offensive, but I mean, like it gets in your face about like the 70s and Roy Munson's story of being like a bowling prodigy, but he's really kind of stupid. and Bill Murray tricks him into hustling for bowling hustling one night, and then Munson loses, played by Woody Harrelson. They drive it. I don't know what that thing is called. You know where the ball comes out of in bowling, whatever that little aperture is. Apparently, it's also can cut off your hand if you put your hand in there.
I'm not sure.
It probably sucks, but there's probably also lots of room to put your hand in. So,
well, it does say keep your hand out.
Well, that's good advice. To be fair. Anyway, so he loses his hand, and then he spirals into alcoholism, and then everything just gets really gross for him for the first 20 minutes, at least, particularly with the landlady, who was exceptional. What's her name? Lynn Shay? Holy jeez. Wow. Anyway, Chris, what did you think of all this?
I have seen this movie twice. So, okay.
Oh, wow.
Watched this at an impressionable age. Really liked it the first time. Watched it, I think, with a girl the second time. And I was like, no, we got to turn this off. And never went back to it. And I think it makes an impression at a young age where you're like, fuck, I could be a giant loser someday if my life doesn't go right. Maybe Roy's story is compelling. My memory of it was that. My memory, it burned into my brain also was the landlady, the line about how good sex.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
well, yeah. What is it about good sex? What is it about good sex that makes you have to crap?
Yeah,
I wrote that down.
That and the bull joke, the milking joke. Those
they use that in the trailer, brain.
Right? Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But it didn't age well in my opinion. But I do hear what you're saying. I'm gonna back James up. It is a bit of a classic. I went on a little weird tear where there's like it got an oral history in some Fast Company, some online magazine. So like they got the treatment. Yeah, like 20 years, and it's like a cult classic.
Yeah.
It bombed in theaters, but like slowly, like for 4 weeks, it was the number one like rental movie, which was like unheard of for a movie that didn't do well in theaters, and just kind of has its life afterwards. I would have to say that I'm a fan. Like, I mean, I love Dumb and Dumber. That movie is near and dear to my heart. Watched it so many times, and that's about probably all that I can say about the brothers. I think I've never watched Something About Mary again. I'm curious now to see how that would hold up. But anyway, I don't know what to say about this beyond that. It's weird to go back to it because like James said, a lot of the jokes fall flat. Bill Murray's electric, and that's those two things.
I blame. So I asked ChatGPT while we were talking. I was like, "Is Kingpin a classic movie? Don't lie." All right, if by classic you mean a film with broad, enduring cultural prestige and the level of Casablanca and The Godfather, then no, Kingpin is not that kind of classic. But if you mean quote movie that stood the test of time, has a devoted following, is frequently quoted, and remains one of the defining comedies of its era, then yes. And then they rhyme off some shit about whatever. It is not, okay. So it does. I did look around to see whether or not it on Wikipedia it's called a sports comedy. So I clicked on sports comedy and I looked around and I looked up like top sports comedies and it ranked like 14th, 13th. You know, it doesn't crack the top 10, but it always shows up. And I was like, okay, that's funny. I didn't look it up in gross out comedy though.
It's also a road it's a road trip movie too, and like it combines all those things.
Yeah. So I'm willing to accept that there's a universe of people in the world that I don't have anything in common with who really enjoy this movie and want to rewatch it. That's cool. There's lots of products like that in the world that that exist. I think one of the reasons this movie kind of doesn't get all the way there is which Quaid are we talking about? Is it Dennis?
Randy.
It's Randy. That's right. It's the Randy McQuaid. I fucking hate Randy McQuaid. He also did at this time Independence Day.
Randy Quaid?
Yeah, it's Randy Quaid. Yeah.
I thought you said McQuaid.
No, I don't think so. Chris, our resident enunciator, did I say what did I do?
You did say McQuaid, and I
didn't say McQuaid.
You did.
No way. Okay.
Run the tape back.
Yeah, run the tape back. Okay, you know what? Fuck this guy and fuck this movie.
So fuck this movie. I love this.
Yeah. Randy McQuaid and the Farrelly brothers can go suck my dick.
I'm gonna tell you something tragic. 'Cause
Sure.
it's weird that you evoked Chris Farley because he was originally the guy who they wanted, and he wanted to be in the movie, but he was committed to something else. I think it was Tommy Boy, and so
Black Sheep.
Black Sheep. He would have been
Yeah.
perfect. Like you can feel it. You can feel how good he would be in that role.
Wait a minute. He was supposed to be the McQuaid
The Amish
character?
guy?
Yeah, the Amish guy.
That'd have been gold. I also read Jim Carrey was the first choice for Roy Munson, and also that they offered it to weirdly Michael Keaton.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Oh, neat. Okay. Well,
It's the Beetlejuice, maybe. Like he's got comic chops, but
yeah.
it would be a weird fit.
Yeah. Because he's like he's capable of good work, whereas like you want someone who's not capable of any good work.
You don't like Woody? Oh, you
I'm
mean
sorry. I'm talking about Randy still.
Okay.
McQuaid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, these have to be sort of like a lovable goof, and I don't feel like Randy Quaid quite gets there.
No, he is the weak link. Actually, the whole Amish piece is the weak link.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't think any of the actors landed anything that I could consider to be funny.
I think they should have done
in any of the scenes. They had moments and opportunities, and I stood there. I just was flat faced, cutting the hooves off the horse, bulges, dropping the frame of a barn. I don't know what was happening, but looking at some random of Amish girls' nipple hard-ons. I'm not sure. Mind you, that was sort of a theme for the movie, so I'm gonna let that slide.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because it's really funny and it's really gross, and then they go to Amish country, and it's not like there's the bearded grandma, and
that's so weak. That's like that's
exactly
a low blow.
Yeah, like if it was that and a bunch of other stuff, like a Naked Gun movie or something like that. Maybe this movie needed a little more Naked Gun elements in the Amish country. Just a little more like straight up absurdity of whatever the fuck they're up to. And like, even if it's super rude, or especially if it was super rude, that would have been, it would have been good. A thing would have happened. Not sure what that thing would have been.
Yeah.
They actually attribute the box office failure of this movie to the 1996 Olympics.
That is,
but
I did
maybe
see that.
it's because it was shitty.
Maybe it's also like maybe gross out comedy. I don't know what gross out comedy was doing in old 1996.
That's the funny thing, because I feel like this started to break that mold, and you obviously had things like Porky's or like whatever, like the 80s screwball comedies, but it was never as explicit, right? With like, you'd never show body fluid or things like that, or like whatever. But they did relay this into Something About Mary, which was
it had that cum joke.
It did, and like very explicitly.
Yeah.
So it's part of their template.
Yeah, I guess so. And in that sense, it's kind of I honestly, I put this more in line with, no, not with Bridesmaids. I mean, I think like the gross out element, maybe like, like she's just shitting in the street and stuff and don't look at me. That willingness of comedy to go to that absolutely fucking disgusting place. Maybe it does start here at Kingpin. I don't know. If it doesn't start here, then this is part of this is a branch on the tree of disgusting bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, not disgusting. It's not like I honestly, the landlady really makes things super gross, but I don't think it's.
See, people still do that gesture as well, and I imagine that maybe the gesture popularity came from here. Which is impressive.
I'm sorry, the gesture. Which gesture?
You know the gesture.
When she licks between her fingers?
Yeah, that's the one.
I think that's been around for a long time, dude. I think
but I'm just saying, did this give it some fuel?
I think the only reason it works the way it does is because like they made her teeth so fucking gross. It looks like they're all yellow, and it looks like
Yeah,
they're
she's
just
smoking cigarettes and stuff.
yeah,
Sure.
spits on her own hand and like puts it on her. I love that. I love everything about her. I want her to be a major character in this fucking movie. So one thing that sometimes when we're doing movies and we're talking about them and we're having a good time, sometimes we might want to like ask ourselves, like, what's this movie about? Or what does this movie tell us about the 90s or something like that? Like, is there a big question you can ask about this movie? And like, I don't think there is.
No.
It's just kind of a bunch of gags thrown together. Fine. Like, and I guess, yeah, I keep going back to the Naked Gun, but I think it's probably a lot in line with that too.
Yeah. That's really interesting to me because like I'm reeling from the fact that the guys were from Golden Girls, because I don't know how you feel. Like, you sound like you were maybe sort of throwing a little shade there, but Golden Girls is actually a really sharp show.
Oh yeah, I like Golden Girls just fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like, it's a weird that this is coming out of that. And then the Farrelly brothers, they did substantial rewrites on the script to just kind of make it more than just an assembly of like, just obnoxious jokes. Like, they gave the heart to the movie. They tried to give it some a little bit of an emotional journey for Roy. So it was about something a little bit more than just like him being a pathetic loser. So
Okay.
so like, really, like, the first version was just that, like, just joke after joke.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Interesting.
I feel the emotion of Roy's journey.
Yeah, I'll buy that too. It's surprising.
I
think this movie has surprises. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I don't. They're driving through his old town that doesn't exist anymore, and it still exists, but like a lot of shops closed down or something like that. I don't know. The filming's very, very weird, and he's kind of sad. Again, doing the research and looking through the trivia or whatever, some people place this as Woody Harrelson's second best role, which surprised me.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. But I don't know when they did. I didn't get to look. It was in Film Comment magazine, I think, and like it was behind like a paywall, and I was like, I am not reading that.
I'm gonna take the Pepsi challenge on what are like two other Woody Harrelson roles that are better than this.
3 Billboards. Cheers.
Okay. I think
got stuck after that. I heard you.
I think when that list came out, it was like, so let's say up until like the year 2000 or something. I think it's like an
okay, fair.
article.
That's fair. All right. All right.
So just to be fair, his filmography, in which he's like, well, I mean, so we got to pick something. He has to be like the main guy. I don't know these movies enough to know whether he's the main guy. I don't know, man. The People versus Harry Flint has got to be better than Kingpin.
I feel like that's true.
Yeah,
he
Natural
is so
Born
fucking charming
Killers.
in Cheers, but we're talking about movies, right? Okay.
Yeah, but even in Cheers, but I mean, Natural Born Killers, Indecent Proposal, White Man Can't Jump. There's like a whole bunch of movies you got to pick that are got to be better than fucking Kingpin.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway. It's a small world when you've got unbelievable tits, Roy.
That's right.
You guys just against. Okay.
Well, I don't know. I apparently there's also a scene in True Detective where Woody Harrelson's angry that someone mowed his lawn because of the "you never mow another man's lawn" joke. So I'm thinking about the quotability of this movie. What, like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to bring myself back to the time too, to be like, there wasn't a lot to stand against this. I don't think in the place and time that it came out. I would think it would be kind of unique.
Oh, it's definitely unique. I mean, bowling is always kind of like a side, like it's so ubiquitous, but also so
Yeah.
Right.
So like separate. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Like underground, literally. Which
Such an
is
No,
honor to be
seriously.
amongst these athletes.
Kate
yes.
actually, Kate got Nora to bed, came downstairs, and was like, "How? Like, is this another fucking bowling movie? How is this
Yeah.
even possible?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Well,
It was strange. The night that we talked about The Big Lebowski, I put this movie on afterwards just to like start getting a sense of it, and I was like, wait a minute, this is another bowling movie. How the fuck did bowling become so important to us?
I mean, it was The Simpsons. Like, it just feels like the '90s really loved bowling.
Oh, okay, The Simpsons. Yeah, Homer Simpson and shit. Let me, yeah, because when the fuck did The Simpsons start? Gotta be around
But
for a
it's a
while.
thing that would
before.
be like slightly out of step with the '90s, like just sort of like a sort of nostalgic pastime.
Yeah.
That you kind of make fun of. Like, it fits
Okay.
into comedy really well.
Yeah, and treating it like like you already made the joke, or referenced the joke, like all these incredible athletes and they're just fucking drinking beer, and yeah, there's it's easy to I do like it. He could be the odor readers champion, like it's all these shitty sponsors and stuff. Like they do a really good job of that, actually, and like the way that the people at the bowling tournament in Reno are just they're not ugly exactly, but they're all kind of odd looking. They're odd looking backgrounds, and extras and stuff like that, and all costumed in a really like awkward way. This movie does a very good job of that as well, of setting these really, I guess I'll just call them like lower class scenes, these sort of dive scenarios, these shitty bars and these shitty spaces, and then they place the bad guy as some sort of, I don't know, what is the bad guy's job? What does he
A
do?
mafia bowler, like a
Yeah.
connected like hobby bowler. It's weird.
Yeah.
Well, I like that every town too has like a like every like the village like idiots in their own sort of like bowling bar or whatever are all like different.
Yeah.
They're all sort of scummy and low down, but like there's just little variances in all of them, like in the way that they're gangsterish or slimy or anyway. Then the rich guy, yeah. I don't know the rich guy's the priest. What does he say? I'm a priest, like you're a
You're a Bible
You're a Bible
salesman,
salesman, yeah,
dictionary salesman. Yeah.
It's all scamming.
But anyway, I don't know. I don't know what to make of any of this stuff. It's. I think I might go back to it. Not right away, but
Just one day when you want to make your kids uncomfortable.
Gonna linger with you. Yeah.
No. That's the other thing. The rating on this thing, like this is actually like debaucherous. It's actually rated R.
No, it's PG-13, at least according to IMDb, anyway.
Oh, my old ass 1999 MGM DVD says rated R.
I think there's separate
some
cuts.
crude mover. Oh no, and then it has a 14A.
Yeah, there's different cuts.
Decided, but
there's different cuts. So what? Oh well, fucking.
What makes it rated R? Guzzling bulges, or just constantly?
No, because the bulges is in the PG-13 one.
But does he wipe his mouth? It's probably just stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, fucking Jesus. I fucking hate censorship. It makes me so mad. Okay.
Imagine taking this over the edge into rated R too. Like what a choice.
Oh yeah, here we go. It says DVD version is rated R and includes some raunchier footage not included in the original PG-13 theatrical version.
Oh, okay, what did I see?
I don't know. What did sorry, I got to look at my my version here because I permanently rented it on iTunes.
Was the landlady?
It said rated PG. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Fuck.
Was he
landlady pulling up her stocking?
There's that. Yeah. I think in
you
the
know.
version I watched, he's like literally blowing chunks into the, like as he's after the sex and like it goes on for a while. I would imagine that
Oh
would be cut out
yeah.
from a.
Did you
That
see
was
that though?
I did, yeah. He vomited a lot, and it was
Yeah.
gross. It was
And
really
you saw her
gross.
like veiny legs.
Yep, and her like in her weird underwear and stuff, and it looks
Oh yeah, that was
so
fucking
gross.
awesome.
Yeah.
The okay, well I don't know, man. I can't think of anything worse that I could have seen.
Okay, I wonder if
We'll have to.
ChatGPT can help us here.
Well,
New
It doesn't.
co-host.
Yeah, new co-host. Since I'm here, I might as well. No, it doesn't tell me anything. Fucking stupid goddamn machine.
yeah.
Yep, no idea. So forget it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that it's an unstable text like that, though. That makes me upset.
Well, is it? Did you guys also read that Bill Murray,
just made shit up.
improved all of this fucking crazy shit?
That's
And
incredible.
he would he'd read the script, get the gist of it, throw it out, and they just let him do that.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. Like, I mean, he is known for improv, but like to just apparently they didn't have really lines written for the part when he showed up, and so that was part of it. He's like, yeah, I get it. Like, I'll just do my thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of an iconic villain of all the low points of this movie.
Oh, he's so good.
That villain's incredible.
Yeah. His commercial of the his foundation for like single moms or whatever.
Oh, that's right.
Sometimes
Oh,
when I wake up,
Jesus.
Ernie's already in the house.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
disgusting.
When his hair starts fucking falling apart at the end, like his I think and they even kind of foreshadow it at the beginning. Like it's kind of a smarter script than you would want it to be, because when they're doing their hustle bowling at the beginning of the movie, he's like something about his hair falling out. He's commenting on how like his hair will never fall out. It's part of a joke or something. And then of course by the end he's got that huge fucking bald spot at the end, and they've
massive comb over.
Yeah, and they've amplified it with like hair extensions, so that way when he starts going absolutely insane at the end of the movie,
it's like fucking. It's out like 3 feet.
Yeah,
it's
just
fucking berserk looking.
Yeah, and his costumes are amazing. His bowling ball's amazing. Like all the money and thought went into Bill Murray at the end of this movie.
Yeah. Just gotta let him cook.
Yeah.
The bowling costumes were outrageous.
Yeah, that Rose like trapped in the. He's so just
And
full of himself.
the girdles with
The
the
girdle,
Elvis,
yeah.
with the Elvis like costumes and shit. It was
Yeah.
bonkers.
Yeah.
I will say a nice thing about this movie. I did like the end. I did like that Roy doesn't win the tournament, because that's surprising. You just kind of like they set it up. You expect the journey that these movies tend to take.
Yeah.
To championship, right? And like when he gives his acceptance speech and he's just like, I have as much money to do whatever I want. I'm above the law. It's like, so fucking funny.
That's true.
And Roy just like sits there until every single person except the janitor clears out of the place. It's beautiful. It's like I don't know. It's just like a cleansing like restart to his life. But it was a shock to have that be because at the end of the movie, like you say, you're on your comedy ride, your feel good journey. So you're ready for him to win that whole thing, and then to have it just be a 1 point loss is just such a funny thing to do, and then sort of have all the other characters come back into his life and have him get a restart. It does the things it needs to do, and I also feel like the script is like has a nice like roundness to it, like everything sort of circles back, but it's just Randy Quaid is a fucking absolute nothing burger.
Yeah. It warms my heart to hear you say that, to hear that Randy McQuaid is just as bad as I've always felt he is. Yeah, I don't know. It's his entire everything just really like kind of baffles me.
Yeah, I'm not sure what his delivery of anything, except for the fact that he's quite a sport to do that stripper scene. Like I didn't,
No, that's true.
nothing about him really like got me except for that. I was like, oh my god, shocked.
I think that must be it, though. I think like his willingness to just
Be a big
fucking
goof, like
yeah. That doesn't that gets you somewhere. I think.
I guess
You know?
so.
Well, clearly, do we have a career in Hollywood? No.
No,
Does Randy McQuaid? Arguably yes.
Yeah. Hollywood loves a punching bag.
Oh, do you think he's abused?
I
I
think
hope
just, like,
so.
Just emotionally, spiritually,
Yeah,
in the shadow of his more famous brother.
that's the Dennis
Yeah.
McQuaid. Okay.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, he's very villainous.
Or just
Yeah.
Quaid.
Yeah,
All
Yeah, he's
right.
a sick shit.
Yeah, he was the bad guy. He was the executive guy in. No, it's not.
Substance, right?
Substance. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
So gross. He too
Yeah.
is gross, but in a
Yeah.
different way.
gross
Like a
and
slimier
scary.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Cape Fear kind of way. I don't know why I thought of that.
Yeah, I
Whole
was gonna
different-
like. Is he in Cape Fear? No, but I know what you're
No.
talking about, though. He's got that dead McQuaid eye that you fear in the alley. I
yeah,
understand.
that's right.
Yeah, you just don't want that. Okay,
that's
so
the end.
yeah, I guess so. Just fucking
No, for everybody. Quaid. Vanessa Angel, did she rate it all? We haven't discussed her at all.
Oh, in terms of looks, she
Oh,
wasn't
no.
my favorite. She wasn't my favorite to look at of this era of who's Elizabeth Hurley?
I
That's
think
her
she
name.
was a good
Oh.
sport about the gross comedy sort
She really
of
was.
aspect of this movie. Because, like,
Good.
I did find her kind of gross and
What-
weird.
What's the gross thing that she gets into a fist fight with Woody Harrelson?
Like, yeah,
Uh,
like punching her boobs around and stuff.
Yeah. I see, that makes me think of the Naked Gun. That whole thing seemed like a Naked Gun kind of thing. Otherwise, though, I don't think she's very gross at all. She doesn't. They keep her very clean and like make sure she's sexy throughout the movie.
she's charming.
And more morally upright.
Yeah, even though she's I don't know. She was with Bill Murray with Big Earn.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Roy has to shape up because of her. And the pocket watch thing. Yeah, it does have some beats that are smarter than you would think. I kind of laughed at the joke because it's a winder. Could never get that watch to start.
I kind of thought something like that was going to be the case.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, this is a competent movie, performed competently overall. Makes you laugh. It's pretty gross. Randy McQuaid is the low point, but also like kind of acceptable. I mean, like, who's the fucking guy in Dumb and Dumber? The other, not the Jim Carrey guy, the other
Jeff
fellow.
Bridges.
Jeff Bridges. Okay, right. So I don't like that. I think that those guys like to take people who aren't like wacky actors and put them in sort of wacky roles and give them that like long hair thing, and just kind of. And I don't like that aesthetic. I don't like that stuff. So like, there's something about the Farrelly brothers that I had never, at least this early period of them, the Dumb and Dumber and the Kingpin era, that repels me simply by the aesthetic of the second leading man.
There's like something about the shtick that they're doing now, because like now that I've been processing like something about Mary and me, myself, and Irene, like these things are all like they have these like they do a funny setup for all of their jokes, and it's really familiar now that we've talked it through a little bit. I just honestly feel like this was really early, and they just didn't quite have the edge they needed.
Well, maybe it's the fucking sorry, the Golden Girls guys. You know, maybe their gross out just wasn't enough. It just wasn't didn't
or
strike
maybe
that balance.
Maybe their heartfelt script was just too smart and not funny.
Oh, okay, I like that. And the Farrelly brothers couldn't fix it. Nobody could fix it. I don't know. I think
Only bigger and
only bigger, and I don't know. I don't think it's as bad as all that. As much as this movie can go screw. I've had worse times. Honestly, when I had a worse time, it's when we did the movie we're going to be watching next week.
Oh wow,
Sicario 2. I had a much worse time watching that fucking movie.
Oh, no.
That one got the blood up.
Imagine if you could have vetoed it.
Oh yeah, I do wish. I do wish.
You got something special. With your talent and my knowledge, you could be a champion.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm just not interested.
I hope you're rotting to hell, you loser!
He brought a level that we had never considered, that kind of wackiness, like, I gotta keep my eye on you.
You're just testing me. Dude. Oh, Mr. Munson. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, he was doing things that weren't necessarily written like that in the script. He was just, the way he played it, we were like, that's genius.
Yeah, and then when we had Randy, we were talking about Bill Murray, but we didn't know how to get to him. And Randy said, I worked with Bill, I could call him. He put in a call and said, yeah, Bill said he'll do it.
Yeah, he's like, oh, okay, great. Yeah, next Tuesday, all right. Yeah, he's got to do it. And like,
this was like 2 weeks before we were shooting, by the way. We didn't have the guy yet. I said, who do we contact? He'll be here. I told him where to come. Like, really? And we just sat there and waited, and sure enough, the day Bill was supposed to shoot, everybody's like, what if he doesn't show? What do we do here? Came walking in.
Yeah, in character, in costume.
Yeah.
Bill's got like an 800 number and, no agents, and, you generally leave him a message or something and hear back from him a couple months later. But Randy's got the bat phone or something. He knew how to get right in touch with him.
Yeah, he got right to him.
Yeah.